Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. Happy Saturday night. We are live and we are getting ready for Saturday night's main event. We are getting ready for Saturday night's main event. We'll be talking like we normally do about potentially about mindset and mental health and sharing some products like I normally do here on TikTok. But the the vibe of the evening is that it's John Cena's very last match. And so that's what we're focused on. We're going to watch the whole show, Saturday night's main event. John Cena will be the very last match. So if you stay with me for the next 2 hours, you will see my live reaction. You will see my live reaction to John Cena's very last match as a professional wrestler, as a WWE superstar, which will be incredible. It's on Peacock, so maybe you want to watch along with me. Yeah, so that's that. We're rolling. Starts in about 2 minutes. So, heck yeah. Anyways, if you are here with me on TikTok as we wait for Saturday night's main event to start, which is the event of John Cena's very last match, John Cena's very last match as a WWE superstar. If you're with me on TikTok, make sure you check out the merch that we got pinned down below. You're going to see a press ahead shirt. This one's actually a long sleeve version, which is not on TikTok, but you can see the short sleeve version right there. You can see the You Are Loved hat that I'm wearing. We had a bunch of mindset and mental health and You Are Love related items in the TikTok shop. So if you see any of those, all of those proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness if you buy anything from the TikTok shop. You matter, my friend. You matter too. I appreciate that very much. Cheers. Yeah, you are loved. You matter. All that good stuff. We had a bunch of shirts like that in the shop. So if you buy anything, all those proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. So check that out. We will be, normally if you're new to my TikTok live, usually I just, talk about some insights that I learned from my podcast, which is called Something for Everybody. The episode that we released yesterday was all about depression. So maybe I'll share some of those insights. We'll talk baseball when baseball season's happening. We'll talk a little sports. We'll talk about John Cena, and we'll talk about wrestling. Today is John Cena's last wrestling match. I'm going to cry. Me too, man. I'm streaming it live. You're going to see my live reaction if you stay with me all the way to the end, because John Cena's match will be the very last match of the evening, and that show starts right now. We are live. We are live we are live on Peacock. Well, I'm live too, but also it's live on Peacock. Saturday night's main event. I honestly just can't believe that it's John Cena's last match. It's very strange, to be honest. All right, the show has started. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, on my show earlier, I said that the tag team match was going to open the show. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater. So I think that match will open the show. There's Trish Stratus supporting Big John Cena on John Cena Day. I think December 13th will now forever be John Cena Day. There's Kurt Angle. a huge influence on John Cena and John Cena's career. Love that. Mark Henry, amazing. Let's go. Big Mark Henry, even though I think Mark Henry has the worst takes in professional wrestling as a professional wrestling commentator. It's brutal. But there we go. We got some stars out for John Cena's very last match against Gunther. And it's crazy that it's against Gunther because when I used to be a professional wrestler, I actually was in the ring wrestling against Gunther multiple times. We wrestled together as when he was Walter when I was in Germany. So it's like really surreal that freaking John Cena's very last match, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, the greatest of all time, is wrestling someone that I've actually also wrestled. So pretty cool. But now they're doing a little video montage. WWE does some amazing video montages. All the goats, the goat of WWE is now John Cena. I mean, you have the goat, Tom Brady. You're always going to have the debate of Michael Jordan, LeBron James. I think also Jerry Rice is goat in football. Baseball, the greatest of all time is going to be Barry Bonds. That's a fact. And the greatest sports entertainer of all time is John Cena. Now, I think there's a difference between sports entertainer and professional wrestler, even though WWE is like professional wrestling, but it is a sports entertainment company. And there have been, of course, better professional wrestlers than John Cena, obviously. But he is the best sports entertainer of all time. And that's why I think the match tonight against Gunther is so very interesting, simply because Gunther is like your old school smash mouth professional wrestler, and John Cena is your sports entertainer. So the clash of styles is amazing, especially since this is John Cena's last match. I thought Babe Ruth was the goat of baseball. No, John Doe. No, sir. That's Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds is the greatest baseball player of all time. But if Shohei Ohtani continues to do what he does over the next, let's say, 5 to 6 years, then he will be the greatest of all time. Oh, Stryden is back. Stryden and John Doe are in here at the same time. This is a miracle. It's a miracle. What a great way to start the stream. We got the two, we got John Doe, who is the GOAT, and Stryden, the self-proclaimed GOAT, while watching the actual GOAT, John Cena. Let's go. Stryden, you can't claim to be the actual GOAT, man. John Doe's up 3-0 on you. He's up 3-0 on you. He gets beat up in the locker room. Ooh, there we go. Cody Rhodes, Obafemi. Love that matchup. That's going to be sweet. I think that's going to be the semi-main. Then you got Bailey, Sol Ruka. That's going to be probably the second match of the night, I believe. And then I think the match that's going to open the show is going to be the tag team match, which is going to be crazy because Javon Evans and Leon Slater are freaking awesome. Richard, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you in here, man. How you feeling? There's Gunther, the man Gunther, who's going to make John Cena tap out tonight. Let's go. Fire me up. Fire me up. Can you give me some advice on how to increase my swag level, please? I don't know. Well, I think personal hygiene, working out, being able to communicate, being emotionally regulated, and dressing in a style that suits you. I think those are really, really keys to looking and feeling your best. Don't be like John. John has a lot of swag, especially when he wears his "You Are Loved" and press ahead and the merch he's bought from me. What's PTW mean? I have 0 swag and 100 cringe level. I don't know if that's true, user 4457, but definitely if you want to have a little bit more swag, you can pick up some merch in the shop down below. We got press ahead shirts, we got mindset, mental health, and you are loved related items in the TikTok shop. As you can see, you can buy this hat in the shop down below. And if you buy anything, all the proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. So check that out. But the only problem with these Saturday night's main events, like there's so many commercials. So hopefully WWE does something about that tonight, and they're like, we gotta just let the matches happen. There can't be that many damn commercial breaks and all this type of stuff. Oh, shocked! Wow, I'm shocked. Cody Rhodes is opening the show. So I got that. That was my first prediction that I got wrong. So check that in the bucket list of predictions I got wrong. I thought the tag team match was going to open the show, but it looks like Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE champion, will open the show against Obafemi, the NXT champion. I think this match is going to be a slobber knocker. I think Cody's really going to make Oba look really good. But I also think Drew McIntyre might show up. So we'll see. We'll see. But here we go. We're rocking and rolling. Anyways, if you're with me on TikTok, please like the live, share with your friends, get more people in here as we watch John Cena's final match and show together, Saturday night's main event. Peacock is live, we're live, all the good stuff. And if you're on TikTok, you can check out the merch we got pinned down below. Normally on these streams, I talk a lot of mindset and mental health, and maybe we'll mix that in as we watch some professional wrestling. But we are watching a WWE show, so there might be less mindset and mental health talk tonight. Might just be professional wrestling and WWE related tonight. So if you're interested in that, stick with me here on all these streaming platforms. Cody Rhodes opening the show. Cody Rhodes. I really do think that Cody Rhodes should drop the title to Drew McIntyre. I think Cody Rhodes at Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes at Royal Rumble should drop the title to Drew McIntyre because of an interference from Randy Orton, and then Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes should feud going into WrestleMania, and Drew McIntyre should hold the title going into WrestleMania and wrestle Roman Reigns, and then Roman Reigns should win the WWE Undisputed Championship back in at WrestleMania. If Aaron made his hat $10, I would make him a millionaire. What's the difference of just buying a $32 hat or a $10 hat? Here we go. Obafemi making his entrance. This guy's a big motherfucker. Very impressive. He's gonna do really, really well. I'd put the strap to him right now. I mean, he's not gonna beat Cody Rhodes because Cody Rhodes is the WWE Undisputed Champion, but a really good showing here from Obafemi will put him in a really good place going into the Royal Rumble, which he will absolutely be in the Royal Rumble. He will absolutely be in the Royal Rumble, and he could have a really, really big showing at the Royal Rumble, like eliminate like somewhere between like 7 and 9 people in the Royal Rumble, which would be huge. He could even make it down to the top 5, top 4. But I think the Royal Rumble winner should be LA Knight. That's my pick for the Royal Rumble winner. I'm Cody Rhodes, IRL. Nice, Strident. That's awesome. I'm Randy Orton in real life. I'm your mentor. Nice, John Doe. You got him there. Sorry, Strident. You missed that one. I'm loving this feud. I hope it's all in good fun. I hope it is, because for me, it's in good fun. So hopefully, you guys are having good fun with it too. All right, this first lockup that they have, this first lockup between Cody Rhodes and Obafemi is going to be very interesting. I'm very interested to see how much Cody Rhodes puts over his strength, because that's one of the big things about Obafemi. He's obviously huge and strong and powerful, and you want to make that a statement early on about his character and who he is as a professional wrestler. So let's see what Cody Rhodes does. First lockup is important. Nice, strong. Holly, God bless you. I'm waiting for my assist to ship my order from your shop to me. I'm so excited. Great, Holly. How are you doing? You okay? Otherwise, like, what's your living situation status? If you want to share, what type of tobacco is that? It's a Skull Mint. It's Skull Mint. That's what it is. And okay. Ooh, I like that. Cody Rhodes went for his patented sort of kick. Obafemi picks him up by the neck and slams him hard. Backbreaker. Wow. Really, really big start from Obafemi. Cody Rhodes is putting over his strength big. Love that. Good strikes. So I'm staying temporarily with my father. He won't let me live on the streets in the cold. I mean, good for him. That's amazing. I'm glad you at least have that. I have a job interview on Monday. Amazing, Holly. Amazing. God bless. And I hope it goes as good as it possibly can. Yeah, I really do hope it goes as good as it possibly can. Strident is funny, not gonna lie. Yeah, he is. He is funny. That's why we like having Strident in here. He's funny. He's entertaining. I'm praying I get it same day. What's the job, Holly? Is it possible to get it the same day? Holy cow, Cody Rhodes is bumping hard for this man. Love that. You love to see that. And then from there, I can save up for my own home. Yes, Holly, you're going to do it. Little by little, step by step, little by little, step by step. You're going to be able to do it. Small increments compound over time, just taking the next right step, the next right step, the next right step, the next right step, and you're going to be able to do it 100%. Yeah, everyone give it up for Holly. She's trying really hard. She's doing the best she can for her family, and pray for her that it all works out. My very first TikTok video is going to be my unboxing of my order from your platform. Oh, thank you, Holly. That's going to be amazing. Make sure you tag me. We can share that stuff. That's awesome. Anyway, so far in this Obafemi match with Cody Rhodes, he is completely dominated from the very start. Completely dominated from the very start. Really, really solid so far. It's a behavioral health technician. I was one down in Fort Lauderdale. It's very rewarding helping. Great. Yes. Beautiful. That's awesome, Holly. Also, if you're with me here on TikTok, please like this live so it can reach a few more people as we chat, hang out, and watch this WWE show of John Cena's very last match. But we have the opening match right now, and Obafemi just went shoulder first into the post. That'll give Cody Rhodes a little bit of an advantage here. Trying to get him off his feet. Can't. Too big, too strong. Oh, got him. There's the power slam. Shout out my boy Lucas. He's with me right now. Always shouting out your boy Lucas. What about Austin, dude? Where's your boy Austin? I just gave you 86 likes. Nice. Thanks, Strident. You're the man. Now Cody's gonna dive right here. Little tope. Beautiful. Gotta love it. Thank you for liking the live. I just got mogged by Strident. What does mogged mean? Oh, big spine buster. Love it. Let's go. Triple H style. $453 likes in under a minute. Top that, broski. Ooh. Mogged means you got flexed on by a bigger man. Oh, thanks, Holly. Appreciate it. Now we're at 1K likes. That's good. Appreciate it. Oh, that was awesome. Huge, huge little European uppercut right there on the announce table. Cody Rhodes goes flying. Obafemi goes flying. This is a great match so far. Great match to kick off the show. Also, if you're with me here on TikTok, please check out the merch we got pinned down below. Oh, Cody Rhodes is bleeding from the ear. Oh, baby, he got busted open on the announce table the hard way. Ooh, baby. Anyways, if you're here with me on TikTok, please check out the pinned items we got down below. We got You Are Love merch, Press Ahead merch, all mindset and mental health related merch. And if you buy anything from the TikTok shop, all those proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. While at the same time, we are watching Saturday night's main event. John Cena's match is the final match. We're on the opening match of the show. Madison says Cowboys Nation. Is it? No, big false finish. Big false finish. Cody is bleeding from the ear. You gotta love it. That uppercut through the announce table on the announce table. The real Jay Villa is here. Hello. And wouldn't you know it, there's Drew McIntyre. I called that, predicted that. I'll give you 3K likes. Fair. Yeah, Holly, you're good now. You don't have to do it. It's all good. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, now Drew McIntyre's bumping for him. You gotta love it. You gotta love it when the veteran superstars put over the new guys. Oh yeah. Drew McIntyre is the man. Melissa, hello, my friend. What's up, Melissa? How are you? What's going on? Welcome to the live. We are watching Saturday night's main event, little WWE action, John Cena's last match, and we're also just hanging out on TikTok doing the thing. So since Drew McIntyre interfered, the match is basically no contest. And then Cody Rhodes puts over Obafemi. Gotta love it. Great showing. Good stuff. Way to open the show. All right, what a way to kick off the show. What a way to kick off the show. Anyways, now we got a little commercial break or pause now as they do whatever. That was amazing though because the whole match was without commercial interruptions. So that was awesome. Zin or dip? It's dip. Yeah, Skull Mint. Let's see. Let's see. Right here. Little Skull Mint action. FM 33. Holly, you're crushing it. Going to town on the likes. Gotta love it. Appreciate the support. Everyone should be more like Holly. Anyways, while we're chilling here, what's going on here? If you're still here with me on TikTok, please check out the products that we got pinned down below. All the products that you see pinned down below on the TikTok shop, all those proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. So check it out. I also host a podcast called Something for Everybody, and our most recent episode that we released was all about depression, what depression is, what it isn't, dispelling harmful myths, talking about some things that circulate online that are very, very harmful and dangerous about, about depression. And so I did an episode sort of talking about what helps, what doesn't help, tools, resources, things of that nature. So if you're interested in anything mental health related like that, please check out that podcast episode. Again, it's the most recent episode of my podcast, and that's called Something for Everybody on all major podcast platforms. And now we are just a little commercial break here, waiting for the next match, which I think will be the women's match, but I got the first match wrong anyways. So am I allowed to say that you're handsome or is that illegal? Definitely not illegal and definitely allowed to say it. I'll take the compliment 100%. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. Definitely not illegal. Raquel, thank you. All right, so that opening match, let's start up a collection to get her some. Let's start up a collection to get her some glasses. Why you think she's wrong? That's funny. Yes, I am Jewish. Thank you for pointing that out. I am Jewish. Thank you for pointing that out. Who am I to judge? Right. Everyone's got their own taste, I guess, hey? Mazel, my guy. Mazel back at you. Mid East Peace 00. So if you're just joining here on TikTok, we are watching Saturday night's main event because it's John Cena's very last match, and I love John Cena and I love WWE. But in between matches and stuff like that, I'm chatting with you guys here on TikTok and talking about my podcast, which is called Something for Everybody, and hopefully promoting the merch that I got linked down below in the TikTok shop because all those proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. And Holly's given us 1.6K likes. So everyone be more like Holly and like and share the live. Also follow me. And then you'll see in my profile, I have a texting community that I send daily messages every day. So join that community. And then you can check out my podcast and all those types of things and get notified when I go live and all that cool stuff. My fingers are tired, but I ain't giving up. Holly, you're good. You've done your duties. You're a legend for that. I'm assuming since WWE didn't do any commercial breaks during the first match, that the commercials in between each match is going to be a little longer. But I'm so glad they went through the whole match and didn't have any commercials. That was amazing. I've been thinking about starting live. What do you think? I think everyone should be going live. I think it's super fun. It's awesome. It's also a good way to, meet people and promote your stuff or whatever the case may be. I mean, Gary Vee talks about it all the time that live social shopping and live streaming is sort of the going to be the most utilized attention of 2026. So I started going live a couple months ago, selling my products, talking about my podcast, meeting great new people, kind of like Holly and John Doe who are in here. So yeah, it's been awesome. You need to stop posting from YouTube. Here we go. You need to stop posting on every mindset Reddit. Seriously, stop. I'm not going to, but I appreciate the support you give me. So thank you very much, my friend. I hope you're having a good night. Hope you had a good weekend. Hopefully you're spending time with some loved ones. Um, but yeah, that sounds sweet. To be honest, I just got to make time. Yeah, dude. Start with 30 minutes. Start with an hour. Start with whatever, like whatever you can manage. Uh, and you can also sell products on here that aren't even yours, and you can make affiliate money. A lot of people do that. I have my products pinned down below. And so, yeah, so I think it's a cool way to also to meet people, to also to learn how to engage and talk and get over your fear of being cringe and all these types of things. I think it's a really cool vibe. Are your parents bakers because you're a cutie pie? I'm gonna keep that one. As a brand new dad, I got to put all the dad jokes or the cheesy jokes in my back pocket. So I'm keeping that one, Bryson. Thank you. Okay, 1K this time. I think altogether you have 4K likes from here. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, we're up to 5K likes, so I think 4,000 of them are from Holly. So we appreciate Holly very much. Unc, what are you doing? John Cena is fighting in his last match soon. Lock in. Dude, Ryan, I'm locked in. I'm watching the show right here, right in front of me. I'm commenting on it the whole time. That's what we're doing here on this live. 17-time world champion John Cena. Let's go. We got two more matches till the GOAT John Cena comes out. We got two more matches till the GOAT John Cena comes out. Just two more. Here we go. We got a women's match, Bailey versus Sol Ruka, and then we got a tag team match. Not sure which is going to come first, but then we have John Cena versus Gunther in his final WWE match ever. Come on, Ryan, let's go, baby. We're here. All right, here we go. What's the next match? Oh, John Burtonell. We love John. Let's go. You can't see me. If you are here with me on TikTok, please check out the merch that we got pinned down below. The products that we got pinned down below. I think the hat that I have pinned is the "You Are Loved" hat. You're going to see a bunch of "You Are Loved" and mental health related items in the TikTok shop, and all of that merch. All those proceeds from the merch go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. So check those out. All right, next we have the women's match. Women's match. Bailey. Bailey is a living legend. Bailey, the living legend in the women's division. And she is facing NXT superstar and up and comer Sol Ruka, who's going to make a huge impact in the women's division whenever she gets called up, kind of like Obafemi, but it's going to be awesome. Great match coming up. Women's match, your fave, eh? To be honest, Holly, no, the women's matches are my least favorite. Yeah, the women might be pretty, but the wrestling sometimes is subpar. But I don't expect that in this match. Bailey's very good. Sol Ruka is very good. So I think the match is actually going to be quite good, but sometimes it's not. So I'm just here to see John Cena. John Cena is my favorite wrestler. I've been watching John Cena since 2006. So that's 19 years of John Cena. Yeah, if you're on TikTok, make sure you check out the products that we got linked down below. All the products that you buy in the TikTok shop, all those proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. Randy Orton is my favorite. Nice, I love Randy Orton. Randy Orton's also in my Mount Rushmore. John Cena is your go-to. Is your go-to, huh? Yes, Holly. John Cena is my go-to. I mean, I started watching wrestling in 2006 because of Edge and John Cena. So Randy Orton is always in that list. Randy Orton's awesome. He might be here tonight. We'll see. Thanks for the follow. Two hats. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, let's see how this match goes. I think it's gonna be great. Hey, if you're watching Saturday night's main event, put a wrestling emoji in the chat or something. I don't know what a wrestling emoji is, or like put something in the chat to let me know that you're watching Saturday night's main event with me here right now. You can see the look on Soul's face. She is just really excited to be there. She got a smile on her face. She's trying to be serious because she's about to be in a wrestling match, but you can see how excited she is to wrestle Bayley, who is a living legend in the women's division for sure. One of the best to ever do it. Speaking of goats. Usually the beginning part of these matches is just some wrestling, some grappling, some chain wrestling. Usually to feel each other out. You know, you don't want to make a mistake early. Hey, friend, haven't seen you live in over a week. What's up? Han, how are you? You doing okay? It's good to see you in here. Yeah, I've been going live sporadically over the last week because my wife's family is in town, which has been awesome, but it's been a little hectic and crazy around here because they're staying at our house. But couldn't miss the chance to go live to watch John Cena's last match. So here I am. That was a fucking sick head scissors. That was awesome. A little handstand action. I definitely can't do that. Last match of his career. Yes, it is. It is John Cena's final WWE match tonight, December 13th. Put it in your calendar. Last match of his career. It's going to be John Cena Day for the rest of our lives, December 13th. Yeah, of course I'm doing self promo. Of course I come on live to promote my own stuff. I'm a comment on YouTube. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I always look forward to your comment. That's why I post. Damn, I met him. He came to my gym in like 2016. Oh, really? That's awesome. Did you get a picture? Did you shake his hand? Did you get a lift with him? How big is he in person? Tell me everything. Ooh, 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 ooh. Bailey will figure it out. A little bit of a mix up there, but not too bad. Come on, get back on it. Get back on it. Get back on it. Nice. Slight little mix up there, but nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. They got to figure it out. Bailey's good enough. She'll make it. She'll make it work. Holy cow, that was cool. Yeah, I got a picture with him. I guess he's from somewhere in Mass originally and used to train here. Yeah, he's from West Newbury, Massachusetts. John Cena from West Newbury, Massachusetts. I don't know how close it is to you, but I know it's a small town. Sol Ruka just did like 4 flips and then did a flip over the top rope. That was fucking sweet. And then just missed on a huge frog splash on Bailey with a big old clothesline. Ooh, there we go. Love this comment on YouTube. You aren't a fucking mindset expert and never will be. The day Reddit bans you, the day the world improves. Fuck off, you dirty Jew. I appreciate you, man. I really do hope you're doing well. And I really do hope that, yeah, you're having a good life and you achieve all your dreams and all those things come true. And either way, it's all good. No worries on my end. That was a comment from YouTube, by the way, if you're listening on TikTok. I met him too. You met who too? We're still talking about John Cena, Han? No, Mark Wahlberg. Oh, nice. I didn't even know we're talking about Mark Wahlberg. How big is Mark Wahlberg? Is he a short guy? I can never really tell when all the movies he's in, but I think he's a short guy. Oh, nice German suplex right there. And a kip up. Fire me up. I think my comment got hidden. Oh, okay. Sometimes TikTok be doing that. That was like a cartwheel on the top rope DDT type of thing. That was cool. Took a little long to do, and Bailey was kind of staring at her the whole time, but still looked sweet. I got a pic with him too. He mailed it to me and autographed it. Mark is short. Yeah, that's really nice of him to mail it to you. What a guy. Seems like a nice guy. I know John Cena is an excellent guy. I never met Mark Wahlberg. So how we doing today, Habibi? I'm doing fantastic. Watching some WWE. A little bit of Saturday night's main event action here on Saturday night. Waiting for John Cena's last match. In the meantime, watching a little Bailey versus Sol Ruka. WWE is fire. Let's go. Yeah, WWE is fire. Love to see it. Love to see it. You watching the show right now? Swansea. Classic elbow drop right there from Bailey. Love to see it. Yeah, Mark grew up with my uncle. They were doing crazy. Oh, really? Grew up with your uncle? Oh, so you kind of know him like through that. I guess that's cool. What kind of crazy shit were they doing? If you can share. I'm not, sadly, but grew up watching it and went to a few events. Well, tonight's John Cena's very last match, man. So you got to check that out. But yeah, WWE is fire. Oh, knee to the face. Yeah, that's how I got to meet him stealing cars and stuff, just reckless behavior. Oh, yeah. Unbelievable. Mark Wahlberg getting naughty, being a little mischievous, eh? That's wild. I remember seeing him in person as a little kid. Yeah, dude. Me too. Yeah. I remember first seeing John Cena in 2006, and now he is retiring. And now he's done. I have a question. Do you think she cares about the lavender haze at this point? I have no idea, Ashton. I have no idea. Sorry, can't be much of a help on that question. Bailey seems a little pissed at this point. She's going up to the top rope. What's she gonna do? Elbow drop? Oh, that was lame. You got to get the knees up if you mean it. Is that a yes? Is that a yes to what, Harry? Is that an inner side bar convo? LOL. Wait, did Soul just win? I missed it. Wait, I missed the finish of that match. Did Bailey win? Did Soul win? She got the foot on the rope there. Then Bailey went for the elbow drop. She got the knees up, sort of. Then she did the roll up. Then she did her fucking sweet, like, elbow drop thing. And then she did that. I mean, her cutter thing, not her elbow drop thing. And then Bailey loses. She gonna punch her? No. All right, so everyone's just raising each other's hands at this point. Calm down. Okay, I will calm down. Thank you for the advice. Much appreciated. All right, well, that's the end of that match. All right, 2 matches down. 2 matches down. One more match to go until we get to watch John Cena's final WWE match. So wild stuff here. Sol Ruka was pretty legit. Some of her moves are really cool. Her athleticism is obviously out of this world, but she's still a little rough around the edges. So she still needs a little bit of work, a little bit more experience. I don't think she's completely ready for the main roster just yet. But Bailey, excellent as always. Really good job, controlling that match. Anyways, we got a little break now before the next match here on Saturday night's main event. So thanks still for being with me. If you are on TikTok and you're still here with me, please check out the products that we got pinned down below. All You Are Loved and mental health related items in the TikTok shop. If you buy anything from the TikTok shop right now, all those proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. So check those out. Very cool stuff we got going on. And also, if you're interested in any sort of mindset, mental health, personal development type of conversations on a podcast, I host a podcast called Something for Everybody. It's on all major podcast platforms. Our most recent episode is all about depression. So check that out. Or you can follow me, send me a DM, and I'll get you the direct link to that podcast. But we're on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, all those places. And again, our most recent episode 437 of the podcast, is all about depression, dispelling some harmful myths that people express online about depression and trying to get out the real information. So, at least the information that I found personally helpful and what I've learned from other experts on the subject. But that's just a little bit of sidebar. The most important thing tonight is we're watching John Cena's final WWE match. We have this tag team match coming up: AJ Styles, Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Don't be surprised if we have new tag team champions going into the match tonight, or coming out of the match tonight, excuse me, going into the main event. But we're just waiting on that. So if anyone's got any questions or comments or concerns or anything they want to share, please do share, as we have a little bit of time now before the next match with 1 hour remaining. I don't think this Tag team match is going to be very long. They probably want to give John and Gunther like a good amount of time, because there's going to be some stuff after John Cena's match where I'm sure all the wrestlers come out from the back and John gives a speech or potentially, but I don't know. John doesn't seem like that kind of guy. Goldberg needed a speech. Um, but I'm sure John's been, talking to people in the back for weeks and months and expressing his gratitude and love. And you really saw John Cena's mindset and the way he thinks about things on the Joe Rogan Experience. John seems like a really grounded individual. He seems like a really process oriented guy. And that could be rare for someone of his stature and fame. I mean, in Peacemaker and all these movies, and also the greatest WWE superstar of all time. Um, so he's really a really process oriented guy, which is like about focusing on the things you do have control over. That's really what process oriented means, because there's so many things in our life that are totally outside of our control, like totally outside of our control. There's so many uncontrollable things, and sometimes the ground underneath us feels shaky and we don't have any stability. And the way we create that stability, the way we create that sort of structure in our life is to focus on the things we do have control over, which John Cena talked about as like attitude, effort, and response. And those things are really important. And John Cena focuses on his attitude, his effort, and his response. And so, which makes him really process oriented in terms of focusing on the things he has control over, accepting reality as is, and being grateful for every single moment. I mean, him and Pat McAfee talk about this all the time about how lucky they are. I mean, I feel the same way. I'm extremely lucky and blessed to even be able to sit here and talk to you guys on a stream. Like, how cool is that? That we have the technology and the ability, and I have the whatever this is, to be able to sit here and watch wrestling and talk mindset and all that good stuff. So I love the way John Cena thinks about those things, and it's cool to see him on a long form conversation, be able to sort of express that a little bit, because that's what I train my athletes to do, to be process oriented. Because if you're process oriented, you sort of remove this obsession with the outcome. And when you remove the obsession with the outcome, you can focus on the daily actions that maybe get you towards the goal you want to get to. I think that's important and can be powerful. So let's see. We're on commercial break here. We got the tag team match coming up next. And then we will have the main event, which is John Cena's final WWE match. Johnny, please stop your addiction. Have you tried a nicotine patch? No, I haven't, because I don't want to quit. And that might be bad. And I am addicted. But I guess it is what it is at this point. You can do it. It only takes 21 days to destroy a physical habit. Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, I understand. I just gotta want to do it. So why do you got a USB on your hat? That's my microphone for TikTok, because then I got my other microphone for the other streaming. So hopefully you guys can hear me through that. Johnny, just take it one day at a time. Yeah, eventually when I do make the decision to quit, I think the best insight I've ever heard about habit formation is making your habits too small to fail. And so I use that in sort of every regard for building habits, and I think people can use that too. It's an insight from BJ Fogg, who wrote the book Tiny Habits, and he said if you want to build a habit, Dr. Jordan Peterson shares this information too, right? Make your habits too small to fail. Hello from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Hello, Danny. Hello from Dallas, Texas. Sea Dog, Cena. That's right. That's right. John Cena's very last match is coming up very shortly. We got one more match, and then we got John Cena's last match. You have kind eyes, Aaron. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. I'll take that. I'll take that compliment. I'll receive it. Thank you. Johnny, pick a date to start and just do it. I mean, I've definitely don't do it as much as I used to, so that's a step in the right direction. Guys, if someone's selling it on TikTok Live, it's cheaper elsewhere. Not my products. My products are the same price here as they are on my website, which is off of TikTok. But we have pretty affordable prices for our merchandise here on TikTok Shop. So if you are with me here on TikTok, please check out the merch we got linked down below in this product set. It's all You Are Loved and mental health related. So that means if you buy anything in the shop, all the proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness through my nonprofit, which is called You Are Loved. As you can see on my hat and on this hat, we also have press ahead type merch. We have mindset merch. The world is better with you in it. All this type of stuff in terms of positive, uplifting type of merch, encouraging us to be proactive with our mental health. That's also what my podcast is about, which is called Something for Everybody. Let's go. You can't see me, bro. Father to one, daddy to all. Yeah, something like that. All right, let's go. Get on with it. Jeez, WWE. This is a long commercial break. Let's get to the friggin' tag team match. Let's go. Ron Paul Dank. Cool. Thanks. Thanks for the gifts or the reposts and all that stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here on TikTok. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Rock on. John Cena sign. Salute. You can't see me. Yeah. December 13th, forever and always now will be John Cena Day. I hope everyone knows that now. It'll be a national holiday. It'll be bigger than Christmas. Goated. Yes, goated for sure. John Cena is goated. All right, they're taking too much time here. It's 8 o'clock. Let's go. All right, finally we got the tag team match. Jamont Evans, Leon Slater versus the tag team champions of AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. I accidentally called their tag team name AJ Lee, which makes sense, but that's also another wrestler, so can't call them AJ Lee. I don't even know if they have a tag team name, but they've had some absolute banger matches on Monday Night Raw recently. So mean, Javon Evans just last night beat The Miz on Friday Night SmackDown, which is huge. I mean, The Miz is a living legend, one of the best to ever do it. Also, one of John Cena's greatest opponents. And so, I would not be surprised right here, right now, that we see Javon Evans and Leon Slater uh, win and become WWE Tag Team Champions. Actually, don't need that. I'm not going to put those on. All right, here we go. Anyways, if you're still here with me on TikTok, please check out the products that we got pinned down below. All those products are going to be You Are Loved and mindset related. So if you buy anything in the TikTok shop, all those proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. How do you feel about Kanye? Big fan of Kanye's music for a very long time. I think he had a lot of personal demons that he was dealing with. And then, I mean, obviously, a lot of the remarks he said in the song he made about Jews and Jewish people and Hitler was pretty fucking bad. But I hope he's doing good, and hopefully he's healing and doing whatever he feels is best for his life and for his family. And so, whatever, that's how I feel about Kanye. Don't know the guy personally. I made a few videos about him back in the day. Um, not too long ago, especially when that song came out, which is kind of a ridiculous, insane song. But don't have any hatred for the man. I don't know him. What's my YouTube channel? Is just my name, Aaron Mashbitz. Yeah. I honestly don't even remember what I said in those videos. So come back here, Zeb, when you watch them and let me know what I said. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the follow. In John Cena's own words, he said that AJ Styles is the best to ever do it. And so we're seeing AJ Styles right here, right now with Dragon Lee. This match is going to be pretty awesome. I think you got a lot of like really, really high quality athletes and professional wrestlers in this match. Gigi, hey, what's up, Gigi? How are you? What's going on? Thanks for joining. I wonder how long they're going to give this match. I'd be very interested to see. AJ Styles, also slated to retire in 2026, is AJ Styles. And then also rumored to retire in 2026 is Chris Jericho and Brock Lesnar. None much, just been working at a grocery store and loving life. Fuck yeah, Gigi. It's awesome. Love people who are loving life. Happy to hear that. Gigi, if you want, check out the products that we got pinned down below. They're all You Are Loved and mental health related. So if you buy anything, all the proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. But I'm pumped you're doing good. Holy shit, we're starting hot. We are starting hot. We already had one dive. Leon Slater's about to do something crazy right here. Over the top rope. And whoosh. And lands on his feet. Wild. Wild. Man, I've got some stuff going on in my life. Oh yes, I would love to look at those products. I love supporting mental health. Yeah, Gigi, please check them out. They're all linked in down below. Or if you go to my profile, they're all in my profile as well if you follow me. But please check it out if you like any of them. Would love to hook it up. Jovita, what's going on, man? How can I help you potentially? And we're watching this match too. Also, if you just joined the stream, watching WWE as well, because John Cena's last match is coming up very soon. We got a tag team match right now. Is it just me or laying down and closing is the worst part of the day? What do you mean? Laying down and closing? Like closing your eyes? Mm. Why? Why is that the worst part of the day? Like, what are you thinking about? What's going on in your head? Maybe I could recommend a journaling practice before you go to bed, some meditation, maybe a little bit of movement to try to get some maybe those thoughts that are in your head out of your head onto a sheet of paper to maybe help you organize them a little bit better. So maybe you can get some rest at night and closing your eyes as it's so dark. Come on, Peacock. Don't fail me now. Thank you for the gift, Gigi. Appreciate you. Man, AJ Styles didn't even have time to take his shirt off. Oh yeah, what a power bomb right there. Love that. Ricky, my boy, in the chat. Let's go. The show has been great. Yes, it has, Ricky. It's been friggin' awesome so far. Now AJ Styles is in. This match is going 100 miles an hour right now, though. Boof. AJ Styles. In John Cena's words, AJ Styles is the best to ever do it. And he might be right. Just pure in-ring competitor. Yeah. Absolute fucking stud. I blew up watching this match. I knew you would say something like that, Ricky. I know you're exhausted just watching this match. There it is. Oh, man. AJ Styles is a beast, dude. He's so good at everything when it comes to wrestling. What the fuck? That was sick. Holy cow. That was one of the coolest spots. Oh, Jesus, right. Thrown in right in the pot. I can't even commentate on this match. It's going so fast right now. Holy cow, these boys are going for it. Let's go. That's like the 18th cutter we've seen tonight, but it might have been the best one. So Sol Ruka's cutter was pretty cool too. To be fair, I got blown up watching Kurt Angle walk earlier. Stop it, Ricky. Stop it. Oh, knees right to the abdomen of AJ Styles. Oof. Wild. Wouldn't even be able to dream of doing any of these moves that they're doing tonight. The way Gunther wrestles later on when you see him wrestle John Cena, that's more of my speed. Chops, punches, kicks, ground and pound. These dudes are fucking flying around everywhere. Unbelievably impressive. I'm calling headlock that wrestle. Of course you are, Ricky. Slow down, brother. Slow down. Slow down. You're moving too fast. There it is. AJ Styles. Grab him. Styles clash. Styles clash. Nope. Phenomenal forearm. Let's go. Let's see it. Phenomenal forearm. Love to see it. Best forearm in the game right here, AJ Styles. Did AJ Styles actually just botch? I've never seen him do that ever on a phenomenal forearm. Wait, was that legit? No way. Hmm. Interesting. AJ Styles is pissed. That was the fastest tag team match I've ever seen in my life, with some really, really, really cool spots, but kind of a sprint right there. Not my favorite match I've ever seen. Definitely not my favorite match I've ever seen, but still very impressive nonetheless. And I think that's the first time I've ever seen AJ Styles uh, slip on the top rope going for his phenomenal forearm ever. Very interesting. Sheesh, that was fast. Too fast for my liking. All right, do what every other match has done. The main is going 40 minutes. Cena will be blown up at 20. I think that the main event match is going to be like 15 minutes, and then the rest is going to be John Cena's talking or everyone coming out from the back and all these things. So basically, every match they've done like a, raise each other's hands in the middle of the ring, which is cool. That's the whole John Cena type of respect type of thing. That's what the show is, like the present versus the future. That was my least favorite match of the night. Just too quick for my liking, but still nonetheless super impressive from all those guys. Super impressive. I didn't think about that. Good point. Yeah, I mean, at least that's what I think. Like, and they have to be done by 9, I believe, because it's a live show, and NBC will go on to something else at 9. But maybe they worked out a deal with WWE that it might just go longer in case. But I remember Goldberg getting cut off right at his thing, but that won't happen for John Cena. Obviously, is a way bigger deal. I'll see you later. I'm gonna cry alone. Why are you crying alone? Cry here with us on TikTok. We'll cry together. That's the vibe. All right, so we got 0 matches left. 0 matches left until John Cena comes out. Seriously, bro, raise the camera up. What do you mean, raise the camera up? That's gross. This is boring. Sounds good, Jerry. All right, John Cena's match is next. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That's gross is boring. Seriously, bro, take the MAGA hat off. It's not a MAGA hat. It's a You Are Loved hat, actually. It says You Are Loved. If you're on TikTok, it's pinned in the shop down below. It says You Are Loved because You Are Loved is the name of my mental health nonprofit. And so anything you buy in the TikTok shop is all the proceeds go to suicide prevention. So check that out. Do you have a podcast? Yes, I have a podcast. It's called Something for Everybody. And about 85% of our episodes are dedicated to mindset, mental health, and personal development. Our most recent episode is all about depression, so check that out. Hence the You Are Loved and mental health merch. That's awesome to support mental health. Thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, please, if you want to support, please check out the products that we got linked down below. Because if you buy anything, all the proceeds go to suicide prevention. And if you're interested in more in depth conversations surrounding mental health or mindset or anything like that, check out the most recent episode of my podcast. It's called um, Something for Everybody, and it's all about depression. Everyone is depressed. The tariffs are raising prices so high people can't afford to eat. I wouldn't say everyone is depressed. That's an overstatement. But a lot of people are struggling for sure. Yes, a lot of people are struggling to afford eggs and gas. That is very true. Um, but it's an overgeneralization and kind of an extreme statement to say everyone is depressed. But I do think depression is very serious. It's very real. It's very hard. That's why I did a whole episode about depression, dispelling some of the harmful myths, and trying to present real, honest information about how we can overcome depression, how we can overcome have an antidote to despair and things of that nature. And so I think that's really important. There's always a cause to depression. That's also untrue, Ghost. There's not always a cause. It can sometimes it's not linked to a specific thing. Now there are events that happen to our life that cause grief and sadness and all these types of things, but sometimes there isn't a specific event that causes depression. Sometimes we do just get depressed, and that's why we need the right tools and resources and mental health toolkits and proactive measures to make sure we can combat that, to make sure we have the antidote to despair and things of that nature. Richard says, I deal with depression, bipolar, and anxiety, but I love that my meds helped me through it. And Aaron, thank you, Richard. And yeah, medication can be a really helpful tool for dealing with depression and combating that type of stuff. Ghost. That's why I'm saying though, like I don't believe meds will help. Meds do help some people, certainly. I mean, I watched my sister struggle with depression and bipolar disorder, and the medication definitely did help her and definitely did extend her life. So I've seen medication help some people, and I've seen medication not help some people. It just depends on the medication, the doctor, the other stuff you're doing in your life, your foundation, your fundamentals, your upbringing, your brain chemistry. All these types of things have an impact. Are you a doctor? No, I'm not a doctor. You would just like to put everyone on medication, wouldn't you? No, absolutely not. Definitely didn't say anything like that. Didn't say anything close to that. I think medication should be the absolute last resort. I actually think that people should focus more on the fundamentals, which is eating well, moving well, sleeping well, and thinking well. I think those should be a non negotiable part of everyone's life. And we should really, really focus on the fundamentals, on the foundation of who we are as a person, of eating well, moving well, sleeping well, and thinking well. And then once we have that foundation, maybe we need the added benefit of therapy or medication or anything like that. But I think we should exhaust some of the behavioral actions, uh, responsibility, meaning, action, movement, all those types of things need to be first and foremost before we move on to anything else. I agree with you, Aaron. Thanks, Ghost. Again, if you want my full thoughts on what we're talking about here, which is depression and mental health, then please check out my podcast. It's called Something for Everybody. It's on all major podcast platforms. And if you want to support mental health initiatives and suicide prevention, then please check out the products we got linked down below here in the TikTok shop. All those proceeds, if you buy anything, benefit suicide prevention. So check those out. But we're almost up. We're almost on John Cena's last match. He's coming up next. They're doing sort of a montage of people that sent some stuff in saying, thank you to John. You're the GOAT. Saw Tom Brady in there. There's Metro Boomin. If you're watching live on Peacock. So we'll see. Gunther, John Cena. Last match ever for John. Rid. What's poppin', Shoddy? what's poppin'? Haven't heard that phrase in a while. Hello, how's it going? All right, here we go. Bittersweet moment. John Cena's final entrance. It's going good. What about you? It's going amazing. It's going amazing. Watching WWE right now because John Cena is about to have his final match. I'm talking to people here on TikTok, talking about a little bit of mental health we just did. We talked about depression a little bit. So I've talked about my podcast. Now just waiting for John Cena to come out so I can cry. And if you are with me on TikTok, please check out the products that we got linked down below. All the proceeds benefit suicide prevention through my nonprofit, which is called You Are Loved. Got a bunch of cool stuff in the shop down below. So check those out. Thanks for the follow, Rid. John Cena. I don't know how you want me to do it, but that's how I did it. So microdosing can be a game changer. I agree. I don't care. I loved it. Thank you. Love more. I'm sorry you lost your sister. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. May her memory be a blessing. The Miz is in the ring right now, talking smack, saying, why is he not the last guy out? I love The Miz. What a living legend. Let's go, Miz. Our truth is out. Why are they doing this? Oh my God. Two of the best characters in WWE right here. Some of the most entertaining guys right here. Our Truth and The Miz. Thanks for the follow, my friend. Much appreciated. Holy shit. Joe Hendry is here. Have a great night. You too. You too. Hope to see you again. Hope you're having a great night. Enjoy the holidays with your family. You too. I appreciate that very much. Much love. Now I'm just waiting for John Cena to come out. I mean, I've been waiting for John Cena's last match. Let's go. We got three characters in the ring right now, though. We got The Miz, R Truth, and Joe Hendry. And The Miz is about to just get beat up by Joe Hendry. Oh, gosh. Jeez. Why why'd they make this a part of the show? Oh, poor Miz. Casey, what's up, my Jewish brother? What's up, Casey? How are you, dude? How you doing? User 4182433849. Hey, hello. How's it going? The Miz is the best, dude. He didn't have to do this. He didn't have to do that. Amazing. Joe Hendry is probably going to be I don't know, probably going to be in the Royal Rumble, so we'll see. I didn't think that was very necessary, this whole spot, but it is what it is. Can we just see John Cena, please? Oh, yeah, yeah. So now we only have 30 minutes left, and we have a full match to get through. We have John Cena's entrance to get through. We have Gunther's entrance. We have a full match, and then the actual send off of John Cena in his very last match. So I'm not really sure why they wasted that time for that match, for that spot. But the Miz is amazing. So the Miz deserves more credit. The Miz deserves his flowers. So I'm giving him to him. All right, another John Cena montage. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Anyways, if you're still here with me on TikTok or any other platform, but mostly here on TikTok, please check out the products that we got pinned down below. All those products are You Are Loved and mental health related. So anything you buy, all the proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. And now we're just waiting and waiting and waiting for John Cena. Oh, there he is, Kevin Owens. Braun Breaker, do it. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Just a waiting game now, folks. Just a waiting game now for old John Cena. Let's see. Let's see what's happening on Twitter. And we wait, and we wait, and we wait, and we can keep waiting and waiting. All right, here we go. It's finally here. Here we go. Live reactions. Live reactions to John Cena's final match as a WWE superstar. What's going to happen? Is John Cena going to win? Is John Cena going to tap out? I hope John Cena taps out. I think it's good for Gunther's career. I love that. Big fan of Gunther. I might be personally biased because I know Gunther personally. I've also wrestled him a couple times. Here he is. Here he is. Now it's interesting because when Gunther's in the ring, he's usually the one controlling the pace of the match and usually calling the match, especially against younger opponents, because Gunther's been wrestling for about 20 years now. But John Cena, when John Cena's in the ring, he usually likes to call the shots and the pacing and all that. You can see that most recently with his match with Dominic Mysterio and how many different spots there were and all these different things that happened. So it'll be interesting to see who's actually sort of calling the shots here, what the tempo is, what the pacing is, and what moves John Cena is going to decide to break out and hit on Gunther. And also be very surprised, not very surprised, I'm very interested to know how many chops Gunther hits John Cena with, because John Cena hasn't really been in the ring with someone who does as many chops like that. I mean, Ric Flair obviously did them. That's where the chop became very popular. Um, but we'll see how red and bloodied John Cena's chest is by the end of this match, because John Cena is very pale white, so you can see every mark that he gets on his chest. And so I'll be interested to see who sort of calls the shots in this match and who takes full control over it. Um, but there's Gunther's entrance, and now we're about to see John Cena's entrance, his very last entrance as the active WWE superstar. We're going to see him make an entrance again, but it'll be in a suit and it won't be for a match. So this would be the last time he does that for a match, unless the very far-fetched rumors are true that The Rock shows up and challenges him to another match at WrestleMania 42. But I don't think that's going to happen. That's a very far-fetched rumor. And Gunther is all in his Navy tonight, and he left the ring. And here's John Cena. Pretty cool for the people in attendance, though. Cookie, praise the Lord. No doubt. Praise the Lord for sure. Absolutely praise the Lord. We're lucky and blessed to be alive and be here. I thank God every day that I'm alive and that my family's healthy and that uh, I get to do the things that I get to do. I'm one of the luckiest people in the world. Cheers to that. Praise the Lord. You know what? I got to hear this. So I'm putting my headphones in. Let's fucking go. If you're with me, you're seeing my live reaction to John Cena's last entrance as a WWE superstar of all time. Him and Stu, one more run. Holy cow. Here it is. Sophia, Aaron, how's it going? Dude, Sophia, it's going fucking awesome. How you doing? I'm watching John Cena's very last match right now and talking about normal stuff that I normally talk about, mindset, mental health, all that good stuff. How you doing, Sophia? What's good with you? Oh, thanks. Thanks for what? Saying that you're loved? You are loved. Are you of Israeli descent? No, I'm not. I am Jewish, and being Jewish is my ethnicity. But my dad and all his side of the family, that side of my family is from Egypt. So I actually have Egyptian descent. There's that last run. Big John. Wild. Egyptian and Jewish is a rare combo, not gonna lie. It is rare. Yeah. My family lineage is actually pretty cool. All right, John Cena is finally in the ring. All right, John Cena is finally in the ring. John Cena is finally in the ring. Adam, what's your stance on Israel Palestine? My stance is that I hope there's long lasting peace or that there's at least a frozen conflict and the killing stops and all people can live with self determination and dignity. RVD in the building. Kurt Angle, Mark Henry, Elias, KO. Holy cow. Look at this. So maybe they're not going to do something. I respect you for that. Thanks, Adam. I mean, I think that's what all people should believe. Also, if you're on here on TikTok, please check out the merch that we got linked down below. All the merch that you buy on the TikTok shop, all those proceeds go to suicide prevention. So John Cena just shook hands and hugged and kissed, everyone that was backstage or front row for him: Sami Zayn, KO, Mark Henry, RVD. So I'm now wondering if they're going to do something still post match because there's only 20 minutes left on the card. So Lee, thanks for the follow, man. Gunther. Gunther, let's go, baby. Big Gunther fan. Let's go. Fire me up. For one last time. I'd be crying my eyes out if I was John Cena right now. In the ring, getting announced for the very last time against Gunther. 19,000 people watching, friends, family, loved ones there. Just been congratulated and cheered on and given your flowers all week, all year. What an amazing atmosphere. It's beautiful when you give your heart and soul to something for over 20 years, 25 years, and this is the reception that you get. I wish all people could receive this for the good work they do in the world. It's amazing. Here he is. Here's the match. Is Gunther just going to beat the shit out of him in 5 minutes? What's going to happen? It's going to be a Brock Lesnar type situation. Sorry, there might not be a lot of me talking during this match because I'm very focused on it. Oh, Gunther taking a break, gathering his thoughts, figuring it out. Ooh, Gotta love it. Little fuck you Gunther action going on. First chop of the night. John Cena rolls away. He doesn't want any of that. John Cena's taking a chop and falling down. Oh, what's gonna happen? Is this gonna be an ass whooping? No way. John Cena's gonna do a he's gonna do a five knuckle shuckle. He's gonna do an attitude adjustment. He's gonna do the whole deal. Just gonna build it up a little bit. Just got back from the store with 5 logs of coke, man. Great, Zach. Send them my way, dude. I need some. Just ran out of my skull mint. Ooh, baby. Gunther's starting strong here. I'm snowed in, so it's a necessity. Dude, Zach, I totally get it, mate. I totally get it. Stock up. Hope you're safe. All right. How long are we going to see Gunther just absolutely dominate John right now? And you see John talking to him. So John's calling the match right now. Oh, there's the first shoulder tackle. And the next one. Gunther going down. Here we go. Five knuckle shuffle. Let's see it. Is he going to hit it? Is he going to hit it the first time he goes for it? Probably not, but maybe. Let's go. He hit it. I love how loud John Cena calls matches. He's just telling Gunther what to do. Because it's interesting because Gunther's usually the one that calls the matches. So and then he just dumps him on the back of his head. Quick German suplex, Brock Lesnar style. Can't wait for the Brock Lesnar. And just clotheslines the shit out of him. Can't wait for the Brock Lesnar, John Cena, or the Brock Lesnar Gunther clash. Gunther tapping out. Drag him, Gunther. Drag him. No, he's not going to tap out. Not a chance. Oh, double drop kick to John. Now he's going for the power bomb. See ya. John Cena takes every bump on his elbows. It's so funny. That might have been, yeah. We're gonna see one more. I mean, we're gonna see an attitude adjustment from John. We're gonna see a big false finish from Gunther as I'm watching this live. But I really do think Gunther is gonna win to set up a clash with Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. But this crowd is electric. I mean, they've been electric for every John Cena match during the farewell tour. I mean, John Cena garners a reaction every chance he gets. Another clothesline from Gunther. I mean, John Cena might just quit. Might just quit. Anyways, just watching this match. Sorry, not a lot of words being said. John Cena's getting his ass beat right now by Gunther. Clothesline after clothesline. We're seeing a fight in Cena though. Another clothesline. Gunther's a beast, man. Gunther's a beast. I've been in the ring with him before. He's a beast. He'll knock your head clean off. And that's what he's trying to do with John Cena right now. But we're gonna have a burst of energy from John. We're gonna have a burst of energy. He's gonna hit an attitude adjustment. He's gonna get really close to winning, but I'm pretty sure Gunther's gonna take him out. But it's 8:50, so we'll see what happens in the next 10 minutes. This is sort of a Brock Lesnar esque type ass whooping now, which is what they're setting up again. Right, you're gonna see Gunther versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 42, and it's also been rumored that Brock Lesnar will retire in 2026. We know AJ Styles is going to retire in 2026. Brock Lesnar could retire at WrestleMania 42, or he could retire at SummerSlam, and those matches might be against Gunther. Another clothesline. Yep. Didn't Brock Lesnar die? No, no, he did not die. Brock Lesnar's alive and well and very healthy. He had a health scare. I think he had diverticulitis many years back, but he's extremely healthy now. From what I know, don't know him personally. John Cena coming back to life. That was Gunther laying on the ground. Another one. Another one. Now he's going to hit the attitude adjustment. One attitude adjustment's not going to do it, my friend. One attitude adjustment is not going to do it. What was really cool was to see Sami Zayn in the front row with his son watching WWE. That's fucking cool. And it looks like KO looks healthy. Hopefully he returns soon. But I hope all those guys come into the ring and give John Cena a big send off when this match is over. This might be it. This might be it. He's got it wrapped tight. He's got it locked in tight. Throws him off. John Cena's got the sleeper hold. 6'7" is right, dude. 6'7" for sure. Come on, John. You got to lock it in better than that. Six seven, 6'7", no doubt. God, John Cena takes bumps only on his elbows. It's so gross. And throws him straight into the ring steps. That doesn't feel good ever. Definitely not going to be a count out victory here. John Pork, good evening, my friend. What's up, John? How are you, my friend? How are you? Watching John Cena's last match right now. Watching John Cena's last match. All right, we're going to see an attitude adjustment on the outside. I'd love to see that. Maybe through the announce table. Somebody got to go through the table, right? Here we go. They're climbing up the steps. Announce table right next to him. John's definitely. I don't know who's going to go through the announce table. Someone definitely is. That's for sure. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How was your week, John? My week was awesome. Really awesome. Thank you for asking. Happy to see you in here. Here we go. Attitude adjustment through the table. Let's go, John. Gunther just got rocked. Got yeeted through the table by Big John. Oh, kick out. Kick out. Gunther's still alive. Oh, John Cena's going up top. Here we go. Leg drop from the top. Cover him. 1, 2. No, kick out. Big kick out. All right, so John's gotten 2 big false finishes, one through the announce table and one with the leg drop. I'm thinking we might see one more false finish from John, and then you're definitely gonna see Gunther win with like a boot, clothesline, something. Boot, German suplex. John took too much time. Power bomb right here. Do another one. No, cover. Kick out. If you just joined on TikTok, I am definitely watching John Cena's last match and commenting on it. Margaret, my hat says you are loved. My hat says you are loved, which you can buy it in the shop down below. You can buy this hat in the shop down below, and all the proceeds go to suicide prevention and mental health awareness. So thank you. Says you are loved. And also this hat as well. AA from the top. Super Cena. Super AA. He's going to kick out. He's going to kick out. Oh, look, my wife just joined. Yeah, Margaret, we got a bunch of cool stuff in the shop, like this "You Are Loved" hat, like a bunch of "You Are Loved" merch, some press ahead merch, all that type of stuff in the shop down below, Margaret. So if you want to buy anything, all your proceeds go to suicide prevention. Yes, I'm still live. John Cena's match is still going on. I'm still live. We're here. Let's go. All right, that's probably the last false finish we're gonna get from Big John. So I think Gunther's gonna take over now. And now we're going back and forth here. Yeah. Boo. John. John's so funny. His punches and strikes have never been very good, but he's John Cena. He's a sports entertainer. Let's go. Another AA. Big splash. Is this it? No. Cena kicks out. Super Cena. Let's go. I'm listening and watching, so you get all my reactions here. Gunther locked it in. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be it? Mm, this might be it right here. Nope. I mean, this has been their long hold. Something's got to happen. They're really, really friggin' milking this last hold. Jesus Christ. All right, so Peacock is letting them go over time. That's for sure. It's 9:03, and they're still doing this. All right, jams him back into the buckle. Here we go. Attitude adjustment. Kick out. There we go. Love that. Let's go, Cena. Nick Tropolis. Thanks for the laughing, I guess. Thank you. All right. Gunther's got the sleeper hold locked in. Is this going to be it for John? They're doing the three. They don't usually do the three anymore, but they're doing it for John because he's going to keep his arm up on the third one. Here we go. Time to Hulk up. Oh, you got to love a professional wrestling match, dude. Let's go. There we go. I was right. John Cena taps out in his very last match ever. All right. Anyways, to wrap us up here, John Cena just lost, tapped out in his very last match ever. So thanks for joining me on the stream. Please follow me, and I'll check you guys next time. Later. All right. I just ended that on TikTok. We're gonna finish the rest here wherever you're watching or listening. But yeah, that was it. So that's John Cena's very last match ever. He tapped out. We'll see what happens with Gunther moving forward, but I think Gunther and Brock Lesnar are going to clash at WrestleMania. But follow me, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, and you'll get more more